Ah, shit. Well, that's fucked up. Hold on, I guess I'm gonna have to try and figure out why this ain't working. Okay, it's working. So why ain't it working? Alright, whatever. Fuck it. I think it's just what's going on here. Is that what I needed to do? Did that work? Okay, it's working, so I guess fuck it.
What's up, everybody?
You know what? I kind of just want the video.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you will, look right here.
Just when you thought 2020 couldn't get any more bizarre.
My gosh.
The Pentagon declassifying 3 videos of what they're calling unexplained aerial phenomena.
Look at that thing. It's rotating.
2 videos showing objects spotted by Navy fighter pilots during training flights in 2015. And this one from 2004 showing an object about 40 feet long hovering about 50 feet above the water. Weird, right? Well, get
Yeah,
this.
I don't know, man.
The videos were previously
This shit's
leaked by a
getting
private
weird.
company founded by Blink-182 rocker Tom DeLonge. The singer tweeting on Monday, "The Pentagon just officially released my videos. Just saying." So why are they being released now? A spokesperson saying, after a thorough review, the department has determined that the authorized release of these unclassified videos does not reveal any sensitive capabilities or systems. DoD is releasing the videos in order to clear up any misconceptions by the public on whether or not the footage that has been circulating was real. Harry Reid, former senator of Nevada, home to the infamous Area 51, tweeting, "I'm glad the Pentagon is finally releasing this footage, but it only scratches the surface of research and materials available." But the DoD not offering much more info, saying the aerial phenomena observed in the videos remains characterized as unidentified. Retired Navy Commander David Fravor was piloting the jet in the 2004 video.
Jeez.
And it's moving around left, right, forward, back. The radar immediately starts getting jammed. All of a sudden, it takes off.
A mystery of galactic proportions.
There's a whole fleet of them. Look on the ASA.
How do you explain a whole fleet of unidentified UAPs? Well,
Jeez.
ET phone home. The Navy has acknowledged that the release of these newly declassified videos prompted the development of new guidelines for how pilots should report sightings of unauthorized or unidentified aircraft, which means it must be happening enough for them to need the guidelines.
Crazy story, but the craziest part is Tom from Blink-182.
Right?
I got whiplash from that transition.
A man of many interests and talents.
Turn the
Right.
lights off.
Oh my gosh,
Carry
it's
me
just George
home.
Jetson, guys.
Take me out of here.
Monopolis here. Thanks for checking out the. Hi.
Is that it? All right, that's it. Well, that wasn't really.
In the language of the
Just get.
There's a whole fleet of them. Look on the ASA.
All right.
My gosh. They're all going against the wind. The wind's 120 knots from the west. Look at that thing, dude.
You know,
That's not our LNS though, is it? It's not. That is an
could be
LNS.
one hell of a way
Well,
to get the
seriously,
public
what is
to like pay attention to
It's
UFOs
rotating.
instead of what's going on in the actual government. Yeah, let's release a whole bunch of crazy shit. I mean, I'm not saying that aliens aren't real, but I mean, unless I see it for myself, and I mean,
Oh, God! Woohoo!
Roger, that's troubleshooting.
Did you box moving target?
602.
No, I took an auto track. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh, dude. Wow, look at it fly!
misconceptions. I mean, if anything, it just raises more questions. I mean, shit. If you really think about it, it's not really,
On a
really-
clear light manner.
not, there's not really much
There's a whole fleet of
that, is very credible when it comes to footage like that. At least I don't really believe it could have been doctored, you name it. So, I mean, for example, just like,
thing we know we'll want to do is replace the sky to give
I mean, just look at this,
UFO or-
look at this CGI shit.
shipped shots. And after several of you requested it, I thought it'd be great to take a look at how you can add some alien goodness into your own project. We're not going to go, but Thompson, he added all these in short film and our episode where he did have some help. After several of you requested it, I thought it'd be great to take a look at how you can add some.
I just mean, like, come on. We could do this in this day and age. Faking some small little bleep on a fucking little map is nothing. So until I see, like, actual definitive fucking proof in front of my face, I'm good. I don't really think that what they released is true, but I mean, they might have the if they, I mean, release the fucking, the pictures and also the material that they said they have no idea, it's not of this earth, apparently. The material that was on the spacecraft from whatever they're releasing at this moment. Like, just giving out all this information now, saying all this other fucking bizarre shit. Let's see what anything else.
I spend a lot of my time over there, machining and engineering the biggest news stories of the day into the finely tuned Ferrari that is my monologue. But sometimes I like to drag out the rusted chassis of an abandoned pickup, bolt on some busted out headlights, a discarded snowplow, and some repurposed flamethrowers to make the post-apocalyptic death buggy of news that is my segment. Meanwhile.
I haven't watched this dude in a hot minute.
Meanwhile. It cures what ails you. Cures what ails you. Meanwhile, a massive fire broke out on Tuesday at an Australian catogenic cylinder. By the way, was the inside the cylinder. To locals, it seemed the semen and expanding threats. So ovulating women, little boy. The U.S. Navy has confirmed.
Oh, here we go.
Meanwhile, the U.S. Navy has confirmed the existence of unidentified flying objects. This, yes, I agree, one clapper. This is massive news that could shatter our entire conception of the universe and our place in it, which is why I'm covering it in minute 23 of my show right after the bull semen story. And the Navy is reacting to the leaking of several videos from aboard Navy fighters capturing the objects. Here's one of them.
There's a whole fleet of them. Look on the ASA. My gosh. They're all going against the wind. The wind's 120 knots from the west. Look at that thing, dude.
I don't want to hear steely-eyed fighter pilots that confused. That's like hearing your surgeon say, ooh, this guy's all wet inside. Something's wrong. Something's wrong. The Navy was forced to address the footage after it was released by a UFO investigative group called To the Stars Academy of Arts and Science, which was founded by former Blink-182 guitarist Tom DeLonge, which might seem weird, but DeLonge is just one of many 90s musicians doing trailblazing exploration of the paranormal. We were all indebted to the vigilance of the brave men and women over at the Spin Doctors Chupacabra Task Force. Meanwhile,
It was good.
Richard Southern is with us once again. And Richard, I'm sure this is a question we've all asked at one point or the other. Are we alone in this universe? Looks like we could soon find out.
This is really something, and I'm surprised this is not bigger news, but I want to tell you about it, Melissa. The New York Times this morning ran a bombshell article on the UFO phenomenon. This is the article. The New York Times reported that the U.S. government still has a very active investigation into this aerial phenomenon and that it will make some of its findings public. What we're going to look at here is video. This was released by the Pentagon a couple of months ago. It was shot many years ago by U.S. fighter jets.
I've seen aliens up close.
It shows
they ain't flying in no shit like that.
Defy the laws of physics. So this was released by the Pentagon a while ago. The New York Times article this morning, Melissa, says the main goal of the government investigation is to actually find out whether another nation may be behind this, because they know they're looking at technology the U.S. doesn't have here. Now, the article contains some jaw-dropping quotes. I want to show you one of them. It's from astrophysicist Eric Davis, who works for Aerospace Corporation. This is a defense contractor. The Times says, quote, he gave a classified briefing to a Defense Department agency as recently as March about retrievals of off-world vehicles not made on this Earth. Melissa, the paper also quotes current sitting U.S. Senator Marco Rubio, who said unidentified aerial vehicles over U.S. bases have exhibited technologies not in the American arsenal, and that it's the U.S.'s duty to find out what's going on. Are you surprised this is not bigger news, Melissa? This is huge.
Fascinating stuff. I remember seeing that one video before thinking, my goodness, what is that? And, you know, so many questions coming from this as well.
It's in the New York Times. It's all the news that's fit to print. It's not the conspiracy theorists anymore. It's the Times, and we're going to see what the investigation has to report to the public at some point.
It'll be interesting stuff for sure. And here's another question for you. why did the chicken cross the road? Well, Richard, it seems
Good
like we
God.
don't have that answer just yet, but we're definitely learning more about that backstory.
Yeah, researchers, this is kind of cool. Researchers crossed.
Come on. How do you go from UFOs to fucking chickens? Like, the mind span. Good God.
So 2020. It shows from Miami. We have a viral video which was released from Miami, which explains a lot. It shows that it might be UFOs. No word on what these lights in the sky actually are yet, but a Senate Intelligence Committee. A Senate Intelligence Committee is calling on the Pentagon to release the UFO reports that they're sitting on. Those damned people. Megan, do they need to release this right now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know about that one. That one is fucking weird. Fucking a month ago, too. Well, I mean, we already got reptilians taken over with Zuckerberg at the helm, so we already got aliens here. Zuckerberg's fucking, going to town on his intelligence gathering committee.
Some early morning beachgoers enjoying the New Year's Day sunrise got quite a surprise, thinking they also saw a missile or rocket launch. WPTV News Channel 5's Matt Cesny live on Palm Beach after he spoke with a witness. Matt?
Yeah, it is today, and we couldn't spot out on the beach.
The general direction of the sun rising was just south of due east.
That's where John Simard says he saw it, right before the sunrise on the beach in Fort Pierce. An odd sight, what looked like a fiery trail going up out of the ocean.
I started firing off pictures, and then I noticed a speck of light above the contrail, and so I zoomed in, and I was able to get a couple of pictures of what clearly appeared to be some type of rocket going up, or missile.
Ever see a rocket stand still?
His pictures and video
What?
captured the sight.
It's
Others
standing
saw it too
still?
in Vero and Jensen Beach. Some
Wait.
others
hold
saw
on.
it too.
Ever see a rocket stand still?
His
Dude. What the fuck?
pictures and video captured the sight. Others saw it too. In
You ever
Vero
seen
and
a
Jensen
rocket
Beach.
stand still?
Some thinking it might be a rocket.
It's a good
What's
fucking
dangerous to
line.
do, though? You've never seen anything like this?
Not quite.
It's very easy to speculate. People think they see something.
Sanford Manley has a rational explanation. Former Strategic Air Command historian, he
There's
says
always the
it's
rational
just
person.
a plane.
The sun
It's just
filters the light through the atmosphere and turns red like at sunset or at sunrise. So it catches these contrails, which are normally we see as white, and tints them red.
So that means it's very likely what many people
I mean, honestly, you know what? No, I'm not doing watch mode. No.
Drones. Some drones are designed
Is this who
to
I
kill.
think? Oh god.
Some drones are designed to capture amazing and stunning images. In this video, we will discover 10
Oh, good
unidentified flying objects captured by this drone. Little do the people know in this video that they come so close to these unidentified flying objects.
Look, there's one.
Some may
Did you see it?
identified
Did you see
flying
it?
objects
Did
that
you see
some
it? I
may
saw it.
consider to be ghost. Identified
Where
flying
is it? Hold on.
objects captured by this drone. Little do the people know in this video that they come so close
Oh, there it
to
is.
these
There
unidentified
it is.
flying objects
There it is.
that some may consider to be ghosts, but some may consider them to be extraterrestrial.
Okay, I don't think I can do this. I thought I could do it, but I can't do it. Let's see what Joe's got to say.
I think of you a lot when these stories break, that all this UFO stuff, which you've been pretty involved in, and you got the big interviews with those pilots. You talked to those guys with the San Diego incident. Is that where it was, on the Nimitz or something?
Commander Fravor. Yeah, I actually talked to Jeremy Corbell and George Knapp yesterday, and it goes up today. It's probably out right now. And that's a pretty heavy podcast. George Knapp is a journalist who broke the Bob Lazar story in 1989. He's a legit investigative journalist for Las Vegas. He catches the mob and bad guys and scam artists and stuff. He's a legit journalist and has been his whole career, and was real hesitant to take on that story because it seemed so bonkers. In 1989, Bob Lazar saying he's working on back engineering UFOs, and they work on this element that's only theoretical, and this element allows them to bend gravity and fucking shoot from point to point almost instantaneously. Everybody's like, you're crazy. But then as time has gone on and these videos have come out that have shown these crafts and shown them with the Tic Tac craft that was off of San Diego that was blocking their tracking devices, and then went from 60,000 feet to 0 feet above sea level in less than a second. They have no idea what the fuck it is. They have no idea what it's doing. And the guys down there in San Diego who are in the military were saying, we're seeing them all the time. We see them every couple weeks. They don't know what they are. They think they're docking with something under the water sometimes. These are rock solid soldiers.
Whoa. Hold on. That would explain a lot, though. Docking under the water. Because, I mean, if you think about it, we don't even fucking go down there. Like, the depths of that fucking place are uncharted and unsurvivable by the human body. And that's a fucking fact. Unless you got, like, the world's billion-dollar fucking submarine, you ain't going anywhere near the bottom.
I mean, these are Air Force pilots. These are like the cream of the crop of American military. They're not bullshit artists. Like, if you meet Commander Fravor, that guy there's nothing about that guy at all that's a bullshit artist. That guy is a rock solid military man. And when he tells you he's flying a fighter pilot and there's something that does things in the sky that he can't explain, and no one knows how they do it. No one understands it. There's no visible method of propulsion. And this thing goes from 60,000 feet down to 1 in a second. And that's just how fast the radar registers it. So they don't even really know how fast it was moving. It might have been instant.
Jesus.
Now, let me ask you, can they get this? Do they have any other video of that stuff that's not released? There's got to be something. They track. If they have that video, they have to have other stuff that either the military isn't releasing.
Good question. The fact that they're releasing any of these videos is kind of crazy, because they're releasing these things, and you can hear the pilots, their voiceovers going, "Holy shit, what is that? What the fuck is that?" Like, these guys are freaking out. You could hear in their voice. They're not actors. There's fighter pilots, experienced military pilots that are seeing things move in a way that defies all of our understanding of propulsion systems. And like, what the fuck is that?
You can't write those guys off. Those guys can't be written off or dismissed because they understand propulsion, they understand lift, and when they have no idea what they're looking at, those guys I find very convincing. I don't believe a lot of UFO stuff, but those guys.
The only thing that I don't find convincing is
I would bet the house
footage.
on Commander Fravor.
But at the same time, what are you gonna do about
it? The guy
it?
was on my podcast. I bet the house that what he is saying is 100% true. What he is saying, he saw. He's not making any of it up.
Do you think they know? Because I know Snowden, you asked, and it was so interesting that he hadn't found any evidence, which could just mean that any evidence they have is kind of like on a circular a system that isn't accessible from the outside. But
yeah, they got that shit all in documents on paper.
We pretty much know what they know,
and on USB drives in a fucking drawer in below Area 51.
It just doesn't make sense. It seems like I bet the government knows almost as little as we do. That's what I bet. I bet there's some.
Oh yeah, they know jack shit. They know nothing.
I bet in some very high level meetings this is discussed, and I bet if you're below a certain pay grade, you never hear it. And I bet there's a need to know basis in terms of what they've found out, what's possible, what's bullshit, what are they putting out just to send smoke signals so Russia thinks we have. I mean, I'm sure there's games and propaganda that things get manipulated in terms of military might, and but I think there's clearly some indication that something's going on that they don't understand. And if this thing is from another planet, it's probably better than if this thing is from Russia or China. Like if Russia or China can do something that we can't explain like that, we're fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
That's the worry. This is what George Knapp said on the podcast yesterday. He's like, the worry is that this technology is something that we can crack, and whoever cracks it first is going to have incredible superiority over the rest of the world. I mean, obviously we all have nuclear bombs. We could blow each other up, period. But one of the things that they were talking about, George Knapp, was that these things have shown up around military facilities and lit up launch codes on intercontinental ballistic missiles, and then shut them down and disappeared.
Wow.
Like they've started launch codes where these people are freaking out. These people on the base like, holy fuck, we're going to start World War III. And then they take off. Like this has happened apparently in more than one occasion, and they think it's happening in Russia too. They think they occasionally just show up and they want to see like what we do, like what are we doing? And the thing is, there's a big uptick of these right after Hiroshima and Nagasaki. So throughout human history, there's been UFO sightings, but a lot of the UFO sightings came after the late 40s, after the bombs were dropped, and after all those experiments in the desert in Nevada. I mean, they blew up a lot of fucking nuclear bombs. I don't know if you've ever seen those test videos.
Dude, they're fucking.
A map of the country, and it shows you the year, and every year there's more and more nuclear bombs go off.
Those
like,
bombs.
There's a lot. They blew up a lot, and that's when the UFO sightings started really amplifying.
Which means that they may see. I always thought like, well, maybe we're thinking we see things because our technology gets better. So, does science influence what we're really seeing, or are we really influencing what we think we're? But then it's like that makes sense. Maybe there was something to do with it. If they're legitimately UFOs, maybe it did have something to do with the fact that there was nuclear testing. That they either put us more on their radar, or they want to know exactly what it is.
Yeah, who the fuck knows, man?
Probably just on the radar.
It's a fun subject.
They probably like, oh, hey, look, they're blowing themselves up. Let's check it out. Hey, yo, Larry, hack their shit. They're totally gonna freak out. Oh, dude, I'm already doing it. I got their codes. Should I launch them?
How psych?
I don't know. That's fucking great, though, man. I kind of want to. Whoops. Why the fuck? S. Let's take a look at this. Oh, whoa. Is that like the... Is that the light of it? That's the light of it. Holy shit. Oh no, it's just... Oh, that's the... Like, shockwave. Never mind. Holy shit. Wait, is this... Oh, Jesus. Oh, hello. Oh, vaporized, huh? Jesus. Damn. I actually wrote an article, like a long, like, college paper on the nuclear bomb. It was good. It was interesting. That's insane. Yeah, no wonder the aliens are... Dude, they're seeing this from outer space. They're like, holy fuck, what are they doing? They're blowing up some shit. Let's go check this shit out, guys. Look at the size of that explosion. It's like, for real. Now that's a fucking explosion. Just imagine being that close. It'd be insane. Something about, like, mushroom clouds that just really get me wanting to watch more of them. Oh, here we go. Jeez, that's fucking bright. Holy fuck. Whoa. Man, you really can't stare at that, can you? Alright. Well, that was a little bit of a bitch explosion. I think that's like one of the first ones. Doesn't really look like it's got a big payload. Ooh, let's see this one. Oh yeah. That, yeah. That's what we're talking about. Oh my god, dude, look at down here. It's like slowly getting closer, closer, closer. Damn. Oh god, this one. This is a good one. Thump. Paklunk. Damn, just look at the shockwave. Yeah, no, that's a bad boy. Alright. That's enough nuclear tests for now. One second. I'm gonna see if I could look up some stuff on that. Where is it? Oh, please tell me I didn't have to be right back this entire time. Did I seriously have that on the whole time? Fuck. Man, well that really fucking sucks. Thanks for sticking around. Well, I mean, you gotta start waking up someday. Know what I'm saying? Let me find the filter. Let's see what's been what was. That's what I'm. See what I mean? Assholes like that. Let's see what this is.
This is Space Intruder Detector. Pass your message.
Seagull X-ray carrying VIPs and electronic equipment is airborne. Track progress of aircraft until further notice. Keep sharp lookout for UFO.
Please pass your code so that your instructions can be complied with.
The fuck am I watching?
Stand by to receive code.
Code is correct.
Oh, good God. There's just... fucking A. Yeah, I should have invested in the Tesla, damn it. like I'm going deeper. I feel like I'm deeper in the rabbit hole now, and I'm kind of like I don't want to go any further. All right. Well, I hope you enjoyed it. Have a good one. Don't forget to look up in the sky and make sure you look out for them aliens.